my goodness.
What's the matter?
It's midnight.
Sunday at midnight.
The honey badger could really screw with Andy Dalton and his fire red hair.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some echo.
Just looking at someone's Snapchat.
Oh, you're looking at.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hey,
thought that was like.
we're on air here.
Hey,
Yeah,
come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Sunday at midnight.
All you guys out there, let's try to make this MUPD report a little bit more exciting for next week.
Sunday at midnight.
It's an avenue.
Timmy's struggling with the numbers.
It's not good, boys.
The numbers, Mason. The numbers.
Sunday at midnight.
Just a Big 12 team would get rocked. Just rocked. Welcome to Sudden at Midnight. I'm Nate with my boys, Timmy and Caleb. What's going on, fellas? How's your week?
You know, I'm glad I'm here. I'm pumped I'm here. I've been writing a term paper all night. This is the best study break I could have asked for. It was a wonderful weekend for college football. Can't wait to dive into some of that.
Phenomenal.
Got some big doings with Pick'em. I'm just pumped for tonight, boys. I'm all fired up on coffee.
Yeah. This has been the highlight of my day for sure. Waking up early, hangover, terrible. Just don't know where I'm going. Had to go to work for a couple of meetings. Yeah, low key humble brag.
You know.
And then later on watch football. Watch my Bears get my heart ripped out with Jay Cutler and his late game heroics that fall short. But you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, nothing changing there.
Oh, by the way, get at me on Twitter, hashtag TimLeafWorth24.
Enough.
I already know you guys all
the
follow me on Twitter.
The
I don't
follows
need
are
to tell you what my
slacking.
username is.
I need
Yeah.
the love.
Yeah, my
Never
10
can have
nuggets and my
Self-plugs.
spicy McChicken Jr. from Burger King before here.
Got a carbo
for
load.
247, so I'm obviously having a good day.
Go get your nuggets at BK.
But, wow, what a change in tides here with the Pick'ems this week, eh?
You know, Nate,
I thought I was in a...
Nicely
If
done.
Cincinnati would have won that game, I would have went from being 0-6 to being tied for first place.
Swing of events.
Let that sink in.
It's
for
like
a
the
second.
AFC South and the
Yep.
Texans jumping from last to first.
We got the current standings up right now. These were just finalized.
Refreshed.
That was like an hour.
We hit refreshed button like 30
Hour ago?
times waiting for the statistics to upload on our pick'em.
Yeah, an hour ago. And so before this,
AP Top 25 just came out with the rankings.
before this week's pick'ems, last episode, me and Tim were tied at 3 points each, and Rhodey sat at the bottom at 0.
Hustling.
Rhodey made
Hustling.
a pretty great comeback. Almost was better. So we had the most recent game that just ended. The Arizona Cardinals just beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Rhodey had the Bengals in that. Me and Tim both had
Cards.
Arizona.
Cards.
And Rhodey, if Rhodey got that one
Land of
right,
The rising sun.
he would have had we just implemented the bonus point rule. If you get all three right, you get a bonus point. And he would have been tied with me because I would have had one less. I'm sitting at
Close.
5, Tim at 4,
Close,
Rhodey
but
at 2.
no cigar.
So, yeah, me and Rhodey would have been tied at 4. Tim would have had 3. But that was
Thank
a
God.
pretty crazy
I needed
ending.
one. I needed one.
It's 2 straight for the Bengals now. Because last time when we picked that game, the Bengals hadn't played that week yet because they played the Monday night
Yeah,
game.
but then they ended up losing that game.
Yeah, exactly. So that definitely.
2 losses
Say they
for them
lost
in a
on
row.
Sunday, that might have
Looking
altered
like
your
the
pick.
Packers right now, going undefeated and losing 2 games in a row. Well, we lost 3, but
That was a big one. We'll get into what was the other pick?
Penguins. Penguins.
Oh, yeah,
wild.
this went back to
wow.
Hey,
Tuesday
let's just
night.
Unbelievable.
Let's just think about the
Let's set-
prediction I made last week.
Let's set the table.
With all my hockey knowledge, I predicted that the Penguins would win 4-3 in double OT, and I was
because
so
and why?
close.
They won
Because and
4-3
why?
and
Because and why? Oh, Sidney Crosby.
And that's the only name you knew on either team.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
still.
Yeah, but
Unbelievable.
they ended up winning
Unbelievable.
4-3 in 1 OT, so I was pretty close. But
That was the beginning of this comeback week for Rhodey. Just a shot in the dark. He knew Crosby, went for it, and boom.
Is Rhodey
that's
our
not a
dude?
shot in the dark. That's just
Is Rhodey our new dark horse? Is he like the Schwab or
Yeah, I mean-
I was just hustling you guys in those first 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Schwami
I'm just saying it feels
says.
nice to be on top. And then we had the Saturday night football.
chirp.
Saturday night football, huge week in college football. We'll really get into that because there's so much to say. But
Too
we
much.
did the Michigan State, Ohio State, and Rhodey was the only one who picked correct. He said Michigan State.
Heck of a football game.
Saw that
though.
one.
I mean,
that was a great game.
if you like defensive battles and just hard-nosed Big Ten football, that's exactly what you got here.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, see him after the
Wow.
game. He said no chance of
Blowing
coming
up.
back.
like
Yeah, he was questioning the play
chirping
calling.
everyone.
He said we weren't put in a position to win that game. He's like, there's nothing we could do.
Dude, I mean, we all know he's not going. We all
Yeah.
know he's joining the league next year, but you don't have to be.
You don't. Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, you don't have to be. You don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, man, like chill out.
It's like,
Like,
you got.
he's leaving
Think
his
about it.
teammates out to dry, too.
You have
He's like,
5
I'm
games
already-
left, and now you got to go back to practice the next day. All these dudes know what you just
pissed
said,
everyone off. Like,
and they're like, "Wow, we hate this guy, but
Yeah.
we're still gonna play him because he's sick." But
Exactly. He's just like
yeah.
he blew up on his team, and now they're just like, oh, he's gonna go get paid. He doesn't care about us anymore. Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Urban Meyer. What do you think he should do? But I think he should bench him. I think they should bench him for the game and be like, hey, get your.
I mean, if Urban Meyer,
we don't care
if Urban
about
Meyer,
the NFL. We're college.
If Urban Meyer really had balls, he would literally just bench him because they're probably out of the playoff right now, unless
His
it's
history-
some fluky.
But we know he doesn't.
Unless
We
Michigan
talked
State
about this
loses.
last week.
His
It's coming
history
full circle.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming full circle.
Yeah, no control over there. But you guys see Cardell Jones made a tweet like,
Yeah, he's not coming back.
no,
also, right?
he didn't even say
What
it
is
like
he
straight
doing?
up. His tweet was like, "Oh, I'm so happy," or like, "Can't believe this is my last game at wherever that game is. Wherever that was at Michigan State, right?
That was at the Horseshoe
Oh yeah, yeah.
in Columbus.
Can't believe this is my last game at the Horseshoe because their next game is on the road." So
is
yeah,
he transferring or is
this
he
might no. I think
going to the going to
I
the
think he's
show?
going to the show. Yeah.
Wow.
This has to be one of the first
such a
backup
shady,
quarterbacks.
shady season.
Yeah, what did he have? Like 7 games
Well,
under his belt
Didn't even play
He
very
contemplated
so-
going to the draft
last
after
year.
Last
Yeah.
year. So
No, I mean, I think someone will definitely take him.
yeah, there's enough.
He's got the
there's
talent.
enough-
He's just not very
He's 6'5".
consistent.
Yeah.
270.
But there's enough horrible
Yeah, he's a
quarterbacks out
house.
there with teams that are at rock bottom that like they can take that risk. There's a lot of teams, I mean,
Especially seeing Jameis perform like he is now.
yeah
5 touchdowns today.
Yeah.
Well,
Got the Bucks in the playoff contention. Come on.
So I just realized we didn't pick this week's pick'ems yet.
No, we did not.
I
We
was just
haven't.
looking at the college football schedule for it this week.
Yeah.
So there's
What do you think? Do we
There's-
do
the biggest
I
one
got
is
a college
Oklahoma.
basketball
the
game. we can
biggest
do.
one is Oklahoma State. That's the biggest one.
But
But
we all
we've
know
already
your
done-
love on the Big 12.
I mean-
we know how much you love them. Are you saying
you gotta
you want
choose
to
a
All I'm
game
saying
where
is,
there's a
well, but have
lot of
we done
implications.
either of those? Didn't we do Baylor in Oklahoma?
Yeah, Baylor, Oklahoma State.
I mean, but
think,
we
right?
can still do
No,
this.
no,
one.
it was Baylor, Oklahoma.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We can still do this one.
Yeah,
And it-
Oklahoma won that.
I
but
picked
then there's
Oklahoma.
also Notre Dame, Stanford, and Florida State, Florida. That's 8 versus 14.
Well, we're definitely doing Notre Dame, Stanford. That's this week.
And
Yeah,
Notre
that's
Notre
what-
Dame,
no,
Notre
that's what
Dame
I'm
lost
saying. I feel
their
like we have to
starting
do that game.
quarterback
Yeah, I'm
and
down
their
for that
starting running back. Their starting
Love it.
running back's
Because
doubtful.
I mean,
for
we're
the
going to talk
game.
about this later, but I feel that if Notre Dame wins that game, they're going to be in over those Big 12 teams in the playoff. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But Stanford could definitely win that game. It's no walk in the park for Notre Dame.
I don't know who Iowa plays, but I don't want to talk about them at all. I'll just get charged up. They don't belong in the playoff.
I feel like I don't want to talk about Iowa until I see how they play in the Big Ten championship game because they haven't proven anything.
If Michigan State plays like they did against Ohio State, it'll be 42-14.
No.
Well, 42
We
to
already
10.
make
They
our
won't
picks
give up
on-
anything.
on that game, I'm going the Irish.
Hold on. So we're doing Stanford ND.
It's at Stanford, isn't it?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me look this up a little.
Who else has Stanford lost? Didn't they just lose last week?
Northwestern and then some
Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad losses. Man, this Windows
Oregon's
10
not
update.
very good this
I
year.
hate to harp on it, but it's just killing me.
What'd you say?
This
Oregon's
Windows
not
10
very
update, the thing that bothers me about my computer is... Sorry.
That's okay. Keep going.
Sorry
What's
to go to
going
rants,
on?
but Every time
That's why we're
sometimes I
here.
randomly I turn it on and it says installing updates and it takes like 10 minutes to install the updates and says I want you to ask me before you install the updates because sometimes I don't have time to, like right now. But yeah, so we'll do Stanford Notre Dame game. I was looking at the college basketball schedule. I think we should do Michigan UConn. UConn's 19, Michigan's 24. I think that game's on Tuesday.
So Michigan and UConn, did you say?
Yeah, get some first college basketball pick 'em.
Yep, absolutely.
So do we want to do like
I'm about
5
to
picks
own
now?
you guys
Do
in
we want
college
to
basketball pick 'em.
Do we want
by
to
the
do
way.
hockey, football, basketball for college and pro?
We're gonna do 4.
Why don't we do one for football
should we- I think
and
we could
basketball?
switch off.
And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
why don't we have one for hockey?
Oh, we'll take it. We'll just won't do an NBA game this week.
Yeah, we just do college basketball. Like with the
Interchange the
winter
two.
sports, we've been interchanging because like
Yeah.
football's going to be gone eventually.
Yeah,
and then
so
we'll
we should
have
keep doing
three.
football.
Then we'll have 3
For sure.
winter sports to
Okay.
do picks for.
All right.
I mean, if that works for you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
no doubt.
looking at the NFL schedule right now for next week.
What was the next game that we're doing? ND Stanford. Then what?
Michigan, UConn.
hoops.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
College
And
basketball.
then
At UConn.
I don't know. I'll look that up right now.
So NFL matchups potential. We got Pats Denver's the Sunday night.
At
I don't know, Vikings, Falcons, Bills, Chiefs. I mean,
No.
these aren't like.
If there's
I'm
not a
obvious-
good if there's not a good NFL game, let's
Yeah.
just do a hockey game instead.
that works for me.
If there's not any good ones. I mean, there's Packers Bears on Thanksgiving Day.
let's do that.
Okay.
No?
Yeah. I mean, I just thought I don't know if you guys want because we already did Packers Panthers. I'll do another Packers game.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thanksgiving, both of you guys squads. Let's do that for
Absolutely.
NFL. I forgot that.
Let's do it. I mean,
Yeah, that works for me.
if Jay Cutler,
Favre
if
getting the
Jay
jersey
Cutler,
retired.
goes into Lambeau and has a game-winning drive in the fourth, I'll be
Oh, dude.
okay.
I won't be coming in next Sunday if that happens.
Yeah, I will. I would just advise not coming in.
All right, so for our pick'em this week, we got college football. We got Notre Dame versus Stanford at Stanford.
Mm.
Then we have college basketball, UConn versus Michigan. Did we see where that's at yet? I can look that up.
I'm still trying to connect to MU Wireless. You guys all know what
Struggle.
that-
Wow.
Yeah, you guys all know what that struggle's like.
Wow, that is the worst.
It's not good.
But I'm thinking that's one of those preseason tournaments anyway.
I
So
got
it's
you.
gonna be at a neutral location.
site.
I'm not positive, but
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
unless
they play,
that's the Big Ten ACC Challenge.
they play at the
I'm not
Imperial
sure.
Arena, whatever that is.
That
I
might
don't
be
know.
that might be
UConn?
at Ann Arbor, right?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't know what their stadium's called.
Yeah, me neither.
They could be playing in the
Absolutely
D,
no idea.
not in Ann Arbor. No, they play at
Dude, my
they
computer
play at the
sucks.
Palace. No, they don't play at the Palace anymore. What am I talking about?
Oh yeah, by the way, this
Mal's at the
week
Palace.
Mal's at the Palace reunion or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Happy
Man.
anniversary.
It's one of those things I remember exactly where I was when I saw that. I saw that live, sitting on my couch with my dad. He said, "Son, I hope you don't do that ever. Don't go punching fans."
Don't be a person that goes
Don't
by
be
a
Steven
name
Jackson.
and then goes by a name called Meta World Peace.
I love Meta World Peace.
Yeah, dude, it's in. This is why it took me so long to find it. They're UConn and Michigan are playing in the Bahamas.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those
I've been
things.
there. Shout out. I love
Yeah,
that place.
yeah.
Really?
Gorgeous. Phenomenal.
classic.
That
The Leap of
that
Faith,
resort.
that big waterfall.
It's phenomenal. It
Uh,
just-
Bob-
I saw Tom
That's sweet.
Jackson there, the analyst for ESPN
Yeah.
with Berman. I
Bobby
saw-
Brown was there when I was.
Oh, no kidding.
I met the Pats running back Antoine Smith there too,
Wow.
doing the quarter slots in the casino.
I met Brian Arakpo and Mike Shanahan were there. It was pretty sweet.
It's sick. Yeah, it's like the place is crazy. All right, so no wonder we had never heard of the Imperial Arena.
Yeah. Shocking.
And then our NFL game, Thanksgiving, Packers, Bears,
In Lambeau.
Favre getting the retired number. All right, so let's make picks. I'm going Notre Dame against Stanford.
In Stanford?
Oh yeah.
ND just lost their starting running back and their cornerback for the rest of the season. Running back is doubtful with a high ankle sprain. I don't want to go against my Irish, but I think Stanford's gonna win this game. ND's too hurt.
I'm also taking
Hasn't been an
Stanford,
issue so far.
partially because I really want Stanford to win.
This is a big rivalry game, and this will.
I hope
This
there's-
means too much to ND, and I think this is
Oh,
gonna.
man.
This is gonna. The injuries are gonna be. This is gonna be the
I
straw
can't
that
wait
breaks
to
their
watch this
back.
game. This is going to be a great game to watch.
It's
But
gonna be the
So
straw. that
both of you are
breaks their
going
back.
Stanford.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm taking Stanford.
Let's
I
go,
love
Ray.
it.
Let's go, baby.
I
think
love
this is
it.
the first time we agreed on a pick. Maybe.
Really?
Lone Wolf
I don't
over
know.
here. Let's go.
I don't know if that's.
Probably not true, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, me and Tim don't agree very much.
Yeah. Fuck it.
What's what's the
The college hoops
what's
game
the other game we were talking
is
about?
Michigan UConn. Stop swearing, man. Michigan UConn in Atlantis in the Bahamas. I'm going UConn. Oh, also, so UConn is number 19. Michigan's number 24. It's a pretty solid matchup.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
I'm going UConn.
UConn, Michigan is Boatwright still there, right? Or no? Did he leave?
Do not think Boatwright is still there. I'm pretty sure he got drafted this year,
I
but
think you're right.
let me give it a quick check. But either way, I think I'm gonna take UConn in that game as well. Michigan's got some shooters though. I watched them play earlier in the year, last week, but I think UConn's gonna be pretty good this year.
Don't know much. Trying to pick it up on.
Yeah,
my
I
phone.
mean,
My phone
college
was very
college
slow.
basketball just started. I haven't watched a lot of the teams play. I've watched definitely a decent amount, but
There's just too much.
like I haven't
too
seen
much
UConn
going
play.
on.
I watched a little bit of some Michigan highlights, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely let the college basketball season play out before we start making some major
Oh, yeah.
predictions.
Oh,
We could maybe start talking about like player of the year and stuff later on, but in the show. But
also, shout out for Marquette real quick. They play tomorrow for you kids.
Gonna get
yeah,
We'll touch
spanked.
on them
LSU.
later, but
Gonna get spanked.
it'll be a fun game. We'll touch on it later.
So who you going with, Timmy?
I'm just looking at it now. I'll take UConn too. I have no idea.
All right.
It's too early to tell.
And
if you say Michigan's shooting team, I'm gonna take a team that takes to the hole more at this point of the season.
And then I don't even have to ask you guys who you're picking. We got Thanksgiving, Packers, Bears
Bears.
at Lambeau. Brett Favre retiring his number.
Smoking Jay is gonna leave ash trails all over Lambeau Field. Just gonna be putting out his cigarette all over that place. Let's go, baby.
Favre's gonna suit up again and play backup. We're gonna be up by 30 at half. He's gonna come in, throw some darts, throw for 200 yards
You know
and 4
what?
touchdowns.
You know what? Favre just needs to stay to the Levi commercials and just
in his deer hunting stand,
hide away in his third world country shanty that he lives in Mississippi.
Mississippi. Real deep
Go
down
Bears.
south there now.
Go Bears! Still in the hunt.
So I was
They're gonna still break my heart.
I was thinking if today's games went differently, went like the opposite way. If the Packers lost again,
That
and
was
if the
a
Bears
huge,
won again, which
that
I
game
thought
was so crucial.
I thought that was gonna
Because that
happen.
was a
Minnesota would have had a
huge game.
stranglehold on the division.
Yeah,
too.
and this is a huge game for Minnesota because they have a really tough schedule the next couple weeks. They got they got to play the Cardinals. They got to play the Seahawks. I think at Seattle. They got to play the Giants.
Yeah, a win
And
would have
then
really
the last
helped
game
them
of the
down
season, they got to
stretch.
play the Packers again. So
Oh,
that's a tough rest of the
Long
schedule.
road, but they
And the
got
Packers-
a defense that doesn't quit, which
Yeah,
is going to keep
no,
them in
for
every
sure.
game they play, which is good.
Yep.
But Packers, they seem to get their stride back today.
yeah. I think if it went opposite, I was like, there's too much. The momentum going each way, like negative or positive, was like.
The energy.
I would have picked the Bears. I would have picked
There
the
were so many
Bears.
Packers fans there.
Yeah.
I would have picked the Bears if the games went like vice versa today, but they didn't, and I'm going Packers. I mean, they're gonna have so much. Just that place is gonna be electric with Favre
With Favre
the
there.
ceremony.
Yeah.
I mean, these people. That's
Packer
that's their
faithful's
god.
hanging out.
It's time. No, it's been how many years? It's been like 5 years since he retired.
What
left
was
the
his
Packers,
last
6,
pass as a
7?
Packer?
His last pass as a Packer, 09. I want to say.
Yeah, wait. It was against
'Cause I
the
remember he was on-
Giants in the NFC Championship game.
No,
Hey.
the Saints. We were
Oh.
playing the Saints in the NFC Championship. He threw an
Oh.
interception.
No, that was with Minnesota. With the
No, I don't think
Packers,
so.
he threw a pick to the Giants.
Really? I think it was the
Last
Saints.
pass. And then Eli
But we could
went
check
on.
that for sure.
I think I'm gonna get the bonus point this week. I'm feeling really good about my picks.
I mean, it's not hard. Get this out of my face. Get that out of here.
Let's go, baby. But yeah, good big win for the Pack. Back on track a little bit. Our defense is looking real good. The last 2 weeks, even last week when we lost, looking on point. But our offense, I'm kind of sketchy about it. We don't look the same as we do in those first 5 weeks when we were just running train on people. But
You're missing a few plays. You're making mental errors.
Yeah.
It's not.
There's like 3
anything on the
miscommunications
field.
between Rodgers and the receiver.
It's
and
things that are
usually doesn't
fixable, which
happen.
is good to see.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They're very coachable and easy to
Randall
fix.
Cobb
but-
dropping some passes. It's like, where'd you go, man?
Yeah, can't have that. He dropped a couple
Well,
of
my
third
old
and
Randall
longs.
back. Yeah.
But they got to keep that running game going though, because if they
Yeah,
keep relying on
Lacey,
the pass too
Lacey
much,
today
they're gonna
just
be done.
saw some flashes of him being his old self.
I did
That's
notice
so
that.
big.
I didn't watch the whole game.
So big
but
time. That opens up our passing game so much. But yeah, let's get back to college football.
Yes.
Our bad on that. We obviously
No, it's all
get
good.
off
we
track.
got it in the picks. It's
But
cool.
we got to weigh our Packers talk for the week. So
Yeah, of course.
that's good.
So college football, big day, big weekend.
yeah.
Couple of upsets. Rhodey picked out Michigan State over Ohio State. Great pick. That kid's celebration after he nailed that field goal was epic.
Yeah,
my
that was money.
gosh, windmilling
It was sweet.
all the way,
was really
baby.
sick.
That kid is gonna have the greatest life for the next 6 days, probably.
Yeah, he better take full advantage of
He's-
that.
My gosh,
has any-
these are the
any brain at all.
stories you don't tell your kids about. That's what's gonna happen. But fun games. Clemson dominated. They looked great. Bama again. Iowa.
I'm feeling
Winning.
Iowa.
They're winning.
I do.
Snoop Dogg is on the Iowa bandwagon. I saw a picture of him wearing
Really?
an Iowa sweatshirt. It was pretty cool.
Dude, he hops on every bandwagon.
That is true.
USC.
I mean, he's born and bred USC, and the only
Yeah.
reason he reps a little UCLA is because his kid plays there.
Yeah.
But
And I know there's pictures of him wearing like 7 different Premier League soccer jerseys. and
whatever's
it's like,
hot,
dude,
basically, he rocks. But
Hey man, whatever floats his boat. I know
What do
he's
you
got
guys
a
feel about
short-term
Iowa?
memory loss
I
issue
feel-
for sure going on there.
yeah,
I feel good. I think Iowa's going to get to the playoff. I don't know if that's just out of because I want
do
to
you
see
think
that.
they're gonna win the Big Ten?
I mean, I think it's no doubt going to be Iowa, Michigan State in the championship at this point.
Yeah,
in the Big Ten
it's gonna be
championship.
that,
So
and
it's just a matter of
I think
who
they'll
wins that
beat.
game
I think they'll beat
at Lucas
Michigan
Oil
State.
Stadium.
It's just like no one. Besides Nebraska, Nebraska's always tough at home, which is their last game of the year next week. That's gonna be the last like actual key test of their season. Besides the Northwestern.
Nebraska beat
Yeah,
Michigan
well,
State.
that's
But,
everyone's
Michigan
saying they've
State's
beat
loss.
nobody, and like I'm not saying this is crazy extensive, but they've beat Madison and the
Northwestern.
Badgers and Northwestern.
Yeah,
That's,
but Madison's not very good.
I mean,
Their
Madison, they're
quarterback is
solid.
very rough.
No, they're solid.
It's
like
not
they put
like
up
an
fights
easy
against
win.
good teams. No, it's not like they should have blown them out or anything.
yeah.
Like I don't think Madison would get blown out by Michigan State, or Ohio State. I
and
think they'd lose
Northwestern
by-
would get
touchdown or
killed by Ohio
10 points.
State and Michigan State.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they beat Stanford.
Northwestern's all right too, but I just wish Iowa would have played a better team.
Yeah.
But honestly, for them, good for them.
Well,
They're in the
I
Big Ten
did-
championship.
Did a little research on them. They're mainly a running team. Their
They just
quarterback
grind
has
out
like
wins.
10 touchdown
They're
passes
such a
Big
wins.
Ten team.
and just runs the
prototypical.
ball and
Yep.
rely on their defense. They give up 18.5 points per game, and they just grind it out. They'll tooth and nail. They'll take the field goals 9 times if that's how they're going to score, and they
Yep.
don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. By the time, like I just said, the beating the Badgers and Northwestern, those are solid wins. I don't know. Who did Iowa State play really well the other week?
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. I'm not
Iowa
saying.
State just fired their coach, by the way.
Yeah. They
Oh
did.
no
Yeah.
way.
They're like 4-7, but
And then I don't know. And then if they beat, obviously they would have to beat Nebraska. But if they beat Nebraska, it's an impressive win. They beat Michigan
Yep.
State. They shouldn't have. That was like
Memorial
garbage call,
Stadium.
but still.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all gonna.
It's
Even if
college
they
football.
lose
College football's
Nebraska,
half
they're playing in the Big
garbage
Ten
calls.
championship.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So literally, this game's irrelevant.
yeah, it's just good. I'm just saying, like, for their resume.
Oh no!
By
yeah,
the end
for
of
sure.
the,
It would look
even
good.
before the Big Ten championship, like they don't have the worst resume. Like I think people are really.
I think.
Do you
giving them
think?
enough
No,
credit.
listen to that. Do you think if they lose to Nebraska
I don't think
and
they're in
beat
the playoff.
Michigan State, you think they don't? You
I
don't
was
think
just
they're in the
gonna say that.
playoff?
I don't think they're in the playoff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh,
By
that's
far.
true,
By
actually.
far.
Because then they're it's between them.
Because
They're one. They'd be a one-loss
ND's
team.
guaranteed in. If
They'd be a
beat
one-loss
Stanford.
team. They're going against. Then it's just between them, Notre Dame if they're one loss and beat Stanford, and then whatever Big 12 team only has one loss at the end of the season, which
Probably
we'll find out in the next
Oklahoma.
week. Probably Oklahoma, but
Or Oklahoma State. if
that
they
would
can-
be super interesting. You know what? I think we should completely scratch what our old college football playoff picks were, because
Yeah, I mean
that was
we're
so
all-
early and so much has changed since
Yeah,
then.
we can just like update it. By
Yeah, we could definitely update it.
So for all you kids, Ohio State done. They're not in the playoff
Yeah.
anymore. They're out. Michigan State could possibly still jump in. They're at number 6 in the country, I believe, now in the AP Top 25. And if they beat Iowa, they might jump in to get that 3rd or 4th spot of the playoff. Because that number
if Michigan State wins the Big Ten championship,
Yeah.
they're a lock.
Yeah.
They're a lock.
I
I don't
would
even
think.
think it's a discussion. Their only
Yeah.
loss was to Ohio State. Are you kidding me?
I would think.
They're definitely in. Yeah.
What, Michigan State?
Yeah.
Or no, their only loss would be to Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no. So,
But
but
yeah.
yeah.
And if they beat Ohio State, beat Michigan, beat
No, yeah,
Iowa in the undefeated Iowa in the Big Ten championship, they're in. They're in.
I mean, unless Iowa loses to Nebraska, but I think that if the Big Ten championship is Iowa, Michigan State, no matter who wins, it's going to the playoff. I just think Iowa will win that.
The only way a Big Ten team is not in the playoff is if Iowa loses to Nebraska and then beats Michigan State in the championship.
Yeah.
That's the only possibility there is.
That's the only way Big Ten. I'm curious to ask, why aren't we talking about another SEC team and then also a Pac-12 team at all in the picture? I think that's ridiculous. Just because
there's
the
no
Pac-12,
one-
no, I'm just like talking conversation.
Yeah,
but
no,
the
for
Pac-12,
sure.
they just beat on each other every
Well,
week. They
that's-
just,
And
the
the problem
SEC
also is that the
SEC
Pac-12
eats
is
itself up.
weak this year.
Yeah.
They have, I mean, they just usually have three
they had
teams.
potential.
It's usually they have like Oregon and Stanford are usually one loss at the end of the
SC
season.
maybe.
But right now they're both Oregon's 3 losses.
Yeah.
Stanford's got
2 losses.
If they beat ND,
There's-
maybe.
No.
Is there a championship game for Pac-12?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There is, yeah.
There's
I don't
gotta
think it
be.
matters though.
Yeah,
if you're
'cause-
2 losses,
Yeah.
because they're going
I
to be
doubt
going.
they'd
They're
put
going to be
them in
matched
there.
up against a bunch of one-loss Big 12 teams
true,
in Notre
yeah.
Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, if they beat Notre Dame, they won't. But
All right, so go with your playoff. Who do you got?
Mine is actually exactly what the newest AP poll is. I said this last night before that poll came out, but it matches up. Clemson, Bama, Iowa, Notre Dame. In that order, I think. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
guessing order, but I do think that's...
no, I think that's got to be the order, unless they somehow the college football ranking puts Bama over.
Yeah, I mean, it all
Clemson
matters
or
about the
something. They do
rankings that
weird
come out
stuff like that.
Tuesday. But, so you think the same thing?
I think it's Clemson, Bama. Man, I have a weird feeling about
Are we
that
talking
Big
about
Ten
like
championship
today?
game.
Like
yeah,
today?
yeah.
Who's getting in?
Yeah, yeah.
Not like over the trajectory of the season. Who's getting in?
Yeah, I think that Michigan State.
Oh, yeah. Like, who you think is going to get in?
Like
Yeah.
if the playoff was tomorrow,
No, I'm saying, like, who you think is, like, all the scenarios are going to play out. Like, who
Who's
you
gonna get
think
in?
is going to be there when the
Yeah.
playoff is actually...
Yeah, I think it's going to be Clemson, Bama, and I think that Big Ten championship game is going to be a really close game. But I think Michigan State wins, and I think Notre Dame loses, and I think Oklahoma sneaks in.
Solid.
Baker
Different
Mayfield.
from mine.
I like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
Rhodey, I agree
Fun player to watch.
100% with you.
Yeah,
That's
and we did also just
Actually,
choose
yeah, 'cause
Stanford
I-
to beat Notre Dame. So
I was gonna take
part of
ND,
it,
but yeah, since I picked ND to lose, that would make sense.
yeah.
So what are you going? Same thing?
Clemson, Bama, Spartian, and Boomer Sooner.
God, I could still see Iowa sneaking in.
No,
I just...
Get those-
It's one
get
game.
those-
Anything can
I'm
happen.
ashamed of
Get
you
those
two for
Hawkeyes out of
having...
my
I'm
face.
ashamed of you two for having a Big 12 team in the
Well, if
playoff.
Notre Dame loses to Stanford, who else is in? Caleb?
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know that, but if I'm playing devil's advocate right now, playing Nate's advocate because that's what I think.
Last game,
Assuming-
last week of the year though, it's rivalry week, and OK State plays
Oklahoma, that's going to be a crazy
OK
game.
State could jump
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma if they win.
Definitely.
My Cowboys could still make it from the original prediction.
Wait, so what Big 12 teams are still one loss?
Oklahoma State,
Oklahoma,
Baylor.
Baylor.
No, then
Oh no,
Baylor lost.
Baylor just lost. No, they just won. They beat Oh man.
Yeah, they're
their only losses to Oklahoma. Yeah, I guess so. For some reason,
So
I
Baylor
thought.
could still sneak in
Because
there.
it's because all of them are playing each other at the same these last 2
But if
weekends.
Notre Dame
because
loses,
Baylor just had a bye. They had a late bye season. Or bye
No,
week.
no,
no, they
just-
played.
No, because
Yeah.
they played
They just-
TCU.
They just beat
and,
They just
and-
beat Oklahoma State, didn't they?
No, they beat They might have beaten TCU.
No, that's
No,
next
they just
week.
had a bye
God, you're
week.
so off right now.
'Cause
I swear I was
TCU
watching Baylor play.
They
Maybe
played
not.
TCU then Texas. It looked like.
Dude, they just played. I was
Yeah, that
watching them.
was-
I
I'm
was
looking at
watching
this
them
as
last
well.
night.
Whatever.
They
Oh,
knocked
I swear I was
Oklahoma State
watching-
off.
Yeah, I swear I was watching
Jeez.
Baylor play last
Yeah.
night. All right, yeah, they beat Oklahoma State 45-35
and then
last
Oklahoma beat
night.
TCU.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was Oklahoma State's first loss.
Yeah. That's what knocked my boys out. But they could still be alive
If
if,
they
they
beat
beat
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I think at that point the Big 12 just eating itself up. And if
But we have to agree that if Notre Dame
Oh,
loses
yeah,
to Stanford,
okay.
a Big 12 team is in, right? Who else would it be?
Yeah,
Is there
I
any
mean, I
other
guess
team?
so, yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
No,
I'm just-
I agree.
Yeah.
If Stanford didn't lose that game to Oregon,
Oh, yeah,
then
they'd
they
be in.
could. Then this game would be deciding who goes to playoff.
Yeah,
just between
exactly.
those two.
Yeah.
That's
If
what
they
I had
lost,
Stanford.
which would be epic.
In my original
Since-
pick, whatever, 3 weeks ago, I had Stanford
Yeah.
in the playoff kind of a
who would
sleeper
have
pick.
thunk that they'd lose to Oregon?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm disappointed that Oregon's not good this year.
I mean, they're-
I would have made it so much
competitive,
more
but-
exciting. No, but if they were how they usually
Top
are.
five.
Yeah. How they have been the last
obviously,
5 seasons.
I have made it clear. And that's a good point. If Notre Dame loses, then yeah, a Big 12 team will get in. It'll be whoever wins Oklahoma State Oklahoma game. But I think Notre Dame's gonna win, and so even if Oklahoma wins out, I'm not saying it's not an impressive resume, but like they beat TCU with a backup quarterback and they beat Baylor with a backup quarterback. That does matter. And they lost to Texas. Notre Dame beat Texas 33-3. I mean, in their only loss.
Yeah. Hey, do we want to talk to Sean and get just a little different perspective after the break on what he thinks the college football playoff is going to be like?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
All
we
right,
can do that,
definitely.
for sure.
Does anyone have a tune they want to play? I can put on a tune.
Yeah, you put on a tune. You're in the
You can put on a
captain
tune.
seat.
I am the captain seat tonight.
So when we come back, we will finalize. Well, we already put in our picks, right?
Yeah.
Our picks are put in.
A few more things I just want to say about some college football.
You wanna talk
Just a
about? You wanna give some love to the Big 12?
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about Big 12. I just want to touch on Notre Dame and Clemson. Yeah,
Clemson just dominating per usual.
yeah, they're winning out. Like this next question.
Yeah,
UNC
all right.
is still a little scary, but you know.
This
Yeah.
jam, if any of you remember, NBA Jam,
Oh,
NBA Street Volume 2.
what is this?
Remember the good old days, boys.
Oh my,
Here we go.
pump it.
Oh,
I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October, a toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I really got beatings cause the girl loved drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl, let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down, you would tear out your hide. On your side while the baby make a slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative for the woman a master. Mother Queen's rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God. My God. man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see. Took me from a boy to a man, so I always had a father when my biological didn't bother. Taking care of this, so who am I to pick up? Not a bad ticker, but I'm clocking Pop's liver. But you can never say that his life is through. 5 kids at 21, believe he got a right to. Here we go while I check the scene with the Portuguese lover at the age of 14. The same age, front page, no fuss, but I bet you all you know they live longer than us. Never been seen now, that's where you're wrong. But give the man a taste and he's gone. Nodding off sleep to a jazz tune. I can hear his head banging on the wall in the next room. I get the pillow and hope I don't wake him. For this man to cuss, hear it all in verbatim. Telling me how to raise my boy unless he's taking over. I said, Pop, maybe when you're older. We laughed all night about the hookers at the party. My old man standing yelling, good God almighty. Use your condom, take sips of the brew. When they reminisce over you, for real.
For real, baby. Like that. We for real. Coming at you. In 92. Rock the CL Smooth. Yeah. Come on.
I reminisce so you never forget this. The days are way back, so many bear witness the fitness. Take the first letter out of each word in this joint. Listen close as I prove my point. T to the R-O-Y, how did you and I meet in front of Big Lou's fighting in the street? But only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this to you for believing in me. Rain or shine, yes in any weather. My grandma Pam holds the family together. My Uncle Doc's the greatest, better get the latest. If we're talking about a car, Uncle Sterling got the latest. I strive to be live cause I got no choice. And run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect due. When they reminisce over you, listen.
Listen. Just listen to the focus song as I rock on, and that's word is born. I'm not playing. Everybody, just know it. This song we dedicate to the one and only. Never be another. He was my brother. Trouble T. Roy. It's like that, y'all. And it don't stop. Rock and CL Smooth for 92. And we out.
We lit. How we doing? Good break. I love that song, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Great choice. Dude, my mic stand is just like off today.
Oscar Mike.
You gotta get your mic stand on point.
I've been trying to
I
like.
haven't moved mine all day. You've been adjusting all out.
Well, yeah, because when I like whoever was last here just
That
messed it all up.
You're off your rocker, dude.
Imagine.
Like, yeah, man.
Figure it out.
I've been spending this whole show just like tweaking.
It's a
with this
freaking
thing.
mic, guy.
I know. I think I got it similar to yours now.
All right, should
what
we
it's
give
all
this?
about.
Should we give this
money.
call an attempt?
We
And can just pass this around.
We got a caller.
All right, we're gonna
Hopefully
give this
it works.
an
This is
attempt.
our
Here we
first
go.
caller attempt.
Yeah, I mean, gotta test it out at one point anyway.
Hope for the best.
By the way, this is we're gonna be talking to Sean Steffel, a junior here at Marquette University.
Sean Steffel Jr.
Just upstanding citizen,
wow,
fine young man,
Real class act.
and his buddy, and our buddy, friend of the show,
friend of the
Tomas from the East Coast as well. So he'll have
Connecticut.
some great connections with Caleb. But
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna see what his take is on college football. So here goes nothing. Hopefully this works. Sean's also not great at answering his phone, so
That's tough.
Perfect.
Looking
Perfect.
at
I play college basketball with
Thursday's
him,
edition
and
of
he
Marquette
missed both of
Trib.
the first games, Sunday and Saturday.
That'll happen.
Not seeing too much interesting stuff in the trip right
The Marquette paper.
Tribune. Can't say I remember the last time I read that.
Yeah, spice it up.
I used to read it once a week at Murph's on Tuesdays. I would always read it. It was a nice read. I was bored.
All right, are you guys hearing ringing? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not hearing any ringing.
Sean, what's up, buddy?
We got him.
we got through.
Okay. Right now I can hear you through my phone.
Put him
but
closer
it
to your
is
mic.
Not playing
Put 'em
through
closer to your
the
mic.
speaker like it should be. Talk again.
What?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
now. We
I
can
think
hear you now.
I think we're good. If
Sorry,
not, we'll
listeners.
just-
This is our first phone
Sean,
experience.
Sean's from Michigan, so he's a Michigan State, and he follows Michigan State and Michigan pretty closely. He
Sparty.
loves Big Ten football, loves college football in general.
I'm here with Thomas McHugh, too.
I love
That's
it.
Tomas with the A, accent over the A.
All right, so we're talking.
Yeah, Sean, we're not just rambling
We're not just
we
hanging
have
out.
we have a
Yeah,
an
the show's
itinerary.
Buddy, focus up.
We're a real show. Come on, we're humans.
We have an itinerary. Let's follow it.
College football.
No, you're good, bro.
Sean, who's your playoff? Who do you think gets in the playoff? What 4 teams?
Oh, in the playoffs. I mean, if I had to guess right now, I would say Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Michigan State.
Oh, yeah, that's what
All
me
right.
and Tim thought as well.
Yeah, baby.
So do you think Stanford is going to beat Notre Dame this weekend?
I think Stanford will beat Notre Dame, but no matter what, I think ACC, SEC, Big 12, and Big 10 will all get a bid.
Really?
I think that'd be ideal. That'd be great, but
So let me get this straight. You think even if Notre Dame wins this game against Stanford and they have their 1 losses against Clemson, right?
Yeah, by
Their
2
1 losses
points
against Clemson.
at Clemson.
And then you think they're getting in over a Big 12 team with 1 loss?
Yeah. I think Clemson will win out and get a spot, and then Alabama, I think they'll win out and get a spot. And even if they lose to Florida, I think Florida will definitely get a spot after beating Alabama win the SEC championship. And then when it comes down to it, I think especially between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, they're playing each other next week, big game. I think no matter what, the winner of that will then be the Big 12 champions, and they will. I mean, I think that
They'll get that bid?
will get the bid.
Because
And
their
then,
schedule?
and then even with a big win for Notre Dame, I mean, it's going to be up to the committee, obviously, but I mean, it's going to they're not going to be able to say no to Iowa. I think if Iowa wins out and wins it all, and if Michigan State comes in with 2 of their last 3 games, an undefeated Ohio State and an undefeated Iowa, I don't think they're going to be able to say no to Sparty either.
Dude, so let me get this straight. You think if Michigan State, even if they lose to Iowa in the final, in the Big Ten final, they still get in?
No, I think Iowa will get in for sure.
Yeah. Okay. No, but so you think if Notre Dame with one loss to Clemson, and then that's going to be the big decision. It's going to be them, or I think the winner of this Oklahoma State-Oklahoma game, because one of those teams will be 1 loss. So you which one of those? Which one of those you think gets the bid though?
Notre Dame and then not putting him though, and not putting in the Big 12 team.
You think they're going to put Notre Dame in?
That's what happened last year too. Nobody thought.
He
Ohio
totally
State
just contradicted himself.
And then it went to Ohio State overbid on it. And look at what happened. Big Ten kind of proved their point last year with that one.
I want to know what Tomas thinks.
Yeah, what do you think? Oh, I don't know. I'm just pissed that BC lost to Notre Dame. At Fenway, that really gets me going.
it really boils the blood.
Hey,
I
It
love
just
Tomas
shows how
and,
pathetic BC is as an institution.
Caleb, you know
But they
Tomas
gave a
is a
fight, dude.
Patriots fan, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Connecticut boy. What's up, Tomas?
We got a big game tomorrow night.
Yeah, walk in the park, 19-0,
Bill's
baby.
Mafia
Let's go.
coming into town.
Bills Mafia.
Rex already told us that he knows Brady's trying to go for 800 yards on his own team.
Yeah,
No.
dude.
He's kind of throwing up the white flag already.
Per usual.
All right. Well, boys, it's been real. Thanks for calling in. We definitely
first
look
all-time
forward
caller.
to first. Oh wow! So I'm just having my mic there.
Mike's
My
good.
my glove fell
Mike's
off.
hot. Mike's hot.
Yeah,
But,
no, absolutely. I just wanted to give a big thanks to you guys. You know, I'm a loyal tuner listening every Sunday night at midnight. And, you know, you guys are doing a great job. Really learned some stuff, and it's always a good way for me to put closure to my week listening to you guys on here. And, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Good from a loyal listener to get some time and, you know, get my input. But, yeah, just thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Wow,
no problem,
love it,
guys.
love it.
Hey, take it easy,
We'll
brother.
be sure to send
Yep.
you a shout out. Thank you for the love.
Okay,
Absolutely. You'll be seeing
Yeah.
something in the
You
mail.
too, my man.
Talk
Peace.
about an ego boost. Wow, thank you.
Gosh. That's what you're looking for.
All right.
good
Well,
first call.
any of you guys think that you can be a better caller than Sean? Feel free to call us next weekend at midnight
By
on
the
Sunday.
way, the bar is very high. So, kid it up.
Yeah, wow.
He was making some good points about college football, but then sometimes he kind of backtracked himself.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, there's
But,
a few. I don't
hey,
think.
But
You
I
felt the
loved it.
pressure. It's
No,
for
I
a
loved it.
Big stage, Sunday at midnight.
tough.
Yeah,
It's
no,
tough.
I think he made some great points.
And as the first
Yeah.
all-time caller, like that's a big step.
Yeah,
So-
he's probably a little nervous. I mean,
he'll be back.
yeah, he'll definitely be back.
Yeah, keep it up.
Love it.
Kid with that kind of potential. Are you serious?
Oh,
Keep it up.
the ceiling is there is no ceiling.
Can we make a little comment right now? I want to
Make a
congratulate Jeff Gordon on just a tremendous NASCAR career. One of the greatest of
One
all
of the
time.
goats. One of the goats.
I
And,
honestly thought
he's
he
done.
was retired like
Years?
6 years ago. like I
kidding.
had no idea.
That's
just
a
won a-
sport
you
that
won a
can
race
just
this
can
year,
go
man.
on. But yeah.
Four-time Sprint Cup Series champion.
That dude, he
Absolute legend.
as a kid, you would go into like these restaurants that would have these NASCAR racing games, and all you would see is Gordon
2-4.
24,
2-4.
Gordon 24, yellow
2-4
and
coming
red,
around turn
yellow
4
and
now.
red.
Yeah,
All
he
day
was
long.
he's one of the very few household names
was
of
real hot in
NASCAR.
the
Like when we were
streets.
growing up,
Yeah.
he was like, it was just
NASCAR, you mean
known
Jeff
he was
Gordon?
the GOAT. You know,
Beast.
so you don't see that much. There's very very few. It's
Yeah,
like
Jeff,
him,
I
Dale
know you're
Earnhardt.
listening.
Phenomenal
you,
career,
man.
kudos, and it was fun watching.
I
Yeah,
see he's
I
going to be
didn't
trying.
watch him,
He really wants to be a NASCAR TV analyst, and I think this sky's the limit for him on that. So
Oh.
I think he's got a whole nother
I think
career coming
viewingship
for him.
will bump up even
Yeah.
more overall.
I mean,
for
I think
him
he should
as
just
an
they should
analyst.
try to get him to be an anchor on ESPN.
You know, I actually, I'm trying to connect him with us. Maybe get him on Sunday at midnight.
Yeah, I
Get
talked to
some
his
NASCAR talk.
nephew the other day.
Yeah.
He said it's going to be a little bit tough because he's
Yeah.
going on vacation after his retirement.
Oh, okay.
But he'll probably be, if there's any show he's going to be coming on when he comes back, it's going to be Sunday at midnight first. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh.
Caleb, what's our next topic over here?
I just wanted to wrap up. We've done a lot of college football. I just wanted to wrap up really quick with Notre Dame. That was a very sloppy win against BC at Fenway.
Very.
I mean, a win's a win. Good teams struggle sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
that happened. I mean, Clemson just beat Syracuse by like 10 points last week.
Yeah, but that's in the
Syracuse.
carrier
So
dome, and
is
that's
the
hard,
ACC a little overrated? Perhaps. Can we toss that out as a question?
I don't think they.
Can
I don't
be,
think they.
but-
I don't think they receive enough respect in the first place to be considered overrated. I think everyone knows what they are.
But there's usually
No,
only
I know
one
there's
team
no
that's
doubt you
near.
can't take them out of the playoff or anything like that.
There's
but
only
just
one
because
team
of their
usually
strength of
that
schedule.
only makes it though. There's like
Just
what's
'cause
the
of their
next
strength of
closest
schedule.
team? Florida State at like 15.
Yeah, I mean, they have the fall off of talent is incredible in the ACC. I will say that. I
Like,
mean,
look at the Big Ten.
not
There's
this
4 or
year, but
5 teams in the
Georgia
top 10,
Georgia
15.
Tech has been good in past years. They're obviously not this year. It's usually really
They were
between
hyped up a
Clemson.
lot this year. Too.
Yeah, and they're terrible.
You know what I wish they did? I wish they had, like, middle of the season, they had, like, the 4 or 5 power conferences. They had the top teams all kind of be playing another team from a different conference, just so you have something to compare to at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Kind of relate all those.
Like a
I was
measure.
thinking that it's tough to
But it's
compare
also tough to
conferences
predict
because they're
this-
only playing.
Exactly.
You only get like a few games.
Yeah, and
a
it's
year
tough
or-
to predict when you're making the schedule who the top teams are going to be. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's some underdogs, especially
'Cause
Big
they all
12,
play
and
the
there's
same.
4 top teams that could all win it, 4 or
Yeah.
5. It's hard to
Absolutely.
predict that, but
I mean, I'm not.
I just wish it was easier to choose. but
Yeah, but that's what
At
makes
least
this
there's
great.
a playoff now. At least there's a playoff.
Yeah, and that's
now.
what makes
I'm
it great.
saying.
But I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, they played horribly, but they got the win. I mean, that game's over.
Injuries.
People forget that BC has the #1 offense in the country, and that I'm not making that up. They just #1 defense. Their offense is the worst thing ever. I mean, let's see. They lost to they lost to Wake Forest 3-0. Like, you let a team
That's
score only 3
ridiculous.
points, you should be winning the game.
Yeah.
It's just they're
Yeah.
like they
That's
they
embarrassing.
forced what was it?
That's really embarrassing. I
5
didn't
or
know
6
that.
turnovers that Notre Dame had, and it's like their offense just couldn't capitalize and score. Obviously, if Notre Dame plays like that against any other team, they would get smashed by like 40 points.
Yeah,
but
can't have that.
it
but
came against BC.
ND,
I don't know. They had a
They're
down
going
game.
to tighten it up for Stanford. They have to. They're going to get hyped up for this because this is the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, this is their
This is,
this is their
This
first
is their national
this
championship.
is their
is it.
first playoff game.
Yeah.
They win.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is their quarterfinal.
yeah, pretty much. So,
You know,
Winner
Should
go
be
home.
interesting.
It's winner
And
go home right now.
just to touch on Clemson, they play South Carolina, which is usually a very relevant rivalry
Yeah,
game.
usually pretty good.
And
Go Cox. Love the
South
Cox.
Carolina just lost to the
I know you do,
Citadel
Tim.
this week.
Hey, Citadel's. I almost went to South Carolina, so don't bag them too hard. But,
Dude, they just lost to the Citadel. They haven't won under their. They have an interim
Citadel's
head coach.
low key pretty good. What are they like 9-1?
They're not even.
8-1?
They're an FCS team.
is that a junior college?
Hey, one loss is a one-loss team. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Alabama's got one.
That Division
loss.
2? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like, it's football championship series.
South Carolina lost to the Citadel. They lost to Florida. They lost to Tennessee. They lost to Texas A&M. They lost to. Ooh, they beat Vanderbilt. Thank God.
Oh, they got a
Lost to
couple of
Kentucky. Lost to Georgia. Lost to Missouri. I mean, they're just not. They just lost to the Citadel. That's
Yeah,
that.
Speaking of Vanderbilt, in these next couple of weeks, we're going to have some big-time guests coming on. We're going to figure out the scheduling with them to make it work for them.
Coordinate.
But hopefully we'll be getting my boy Riley a chance out here from Vanderbilt last year, all SEC freshman team, doing it big time out there, splashing threes left and right. Also, we're going to be having probably Axel Holberg on here, the Swedish, the 6'7" Swedish.
Say that 5 times.
Yeah,
fast.
drafted last year, number 17 for Colorado Rapids in the MLS draft, so hopefully we can get him on. And then also Timmy's old classmate, Charlie Lyon,
Yeah, the old high school buddy.
drafted by Seattle Sounders last year in the MLS draft.
Former Marquette Eagle
Both
as
of those
well.
both those soccer players are former Marquette Golden Eagles, so it'll be good to get some alumni out here as well.
I gotta search my network. I'm not stepping up with
It's
the
all right.
guests.
It's all right. We'll get there.
Oh no, the guests all want to talk to everybody, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Check in with my
They're all
entourage.
friends of the
see
show.
what-
They
see
all
who's
listen
doing
to the
big
show.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
Next on the list.
I think. Yeah,
NBA.
we sorry,
I think
I
we
had
need
a
to-
lot of college football to let out of me.
Let's
and
jump sports.
I got it out.
But
Yeah,
so
this
thank
is where
you.
college
Sports.
football is like peaking though. So we got
yeah, no,
exactly
it's gonna be gone in 3 weeks, or I mean,
Next
we're gonna have a
week's the
huge
last
gap
regular
where we're not
season,
gonna be
so-
talking
Yeah.
about it for a while because
I'm
there's
gonna
gonna
miss
be
it.
Yeah.
till New Year's.
So
But
NBA.
yeah, let's move to NBA.
A lot of basketball, a lot of Steph Curry, a lot of
the Warriors just tied the
just tied the record 15-0 with
For most-
two
That's
other teams.
crazy.
yeah.
With
They-
two other teams, and one team is the
It was the Celtics.
no, it was the Rockets and
Oh no,
Rockets
yeah, you're
and-
right. They just beat the Celtics record.
Yeah.
Rockets and Washington Capitals.
And the Washington Capitals back when they that's what the
48-49.
Capitals were. Yeah,
Yeah.
were a basketball team. not a
yeah,
hockey
that's pretty
team.
crazy.
Hockey.
I took a line bet with my buddy. Took the Bulls -10, so I was hoping the Bulls could do something. Maybe Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler goes off. $20, and we're holding on. We look great the first quarter, second, and then Steph Curry just takes over. Whatever. It's unbelievable. They just at any moment they can put up 15 points
Exactly.
in 5 trips.
They can be down 20, and it's not even a worry because they could have a stretch where they're just hitting all their threes. They're running the floor,
Just stealing cookies and
all
running
of a
the
sudden
floor.
you look up at the scoreboard and they're on an 18-2 run or something like
It's
that.
amazing. It's fun to watch. It's exciting. It's fun basketball. They're very smooth. They're very quick, and they don't really turn the ball over that much.
And
either
I
for how
and I don't
flashy
even
they
think Klay Thompson is playing even close to his best
are.
yet.
No, Steph Curry's just
So
playing
if he
that
finds
well.
his groove, that team is scary. They're scary
as
right
of
now.
tonight, I was looking at some stats, and Steph Curry has 71 made 3-point attempts, and the next closest person is 29 field goal attempts
stupid.
made
His
That is
field goal
stupid.
percentage. Curry's field goal percentage is 51.5.
from
Over.
three or from
No,
just from the
field
field
goal
goal.
percentage.
That the game against I think it was the game against the Bulls. They shot in the fourth quarter. They shot 89% from three.
Oh my gosh!
You can't
Like
you can't
Draymond
lose. even
shoots,
if-
Steph shoots,
ridiculous.
Barnes shoots.
Iguodala will knock down a couple if he's open.
Everyone, and it's just so smooth because Steph Curry is just so quick. He gets into the paint with such ease, and then can flick it out to the corners
Yep.
without even looking.
And they're
over there.
so unselfish, all of them. They don't
They
care.
just love
they don't
playing
care
the
who's
game.
scoring.
They just you could see it in their faces. They're
They're having
love
fun out
playing
there.
every
They're
game.
all the
They're
bench goes
smiling,
crazy
messing
after every
around.
basket.
You see
It's
like them
nuts.
running back in funny formations. It's goofy. It's
yeah.
fun.
It's kind of crazy to
It's a game.
think like he's so tiny for NBA
Oh my
standards, and he's
gosh.
6'3". Like it's just so funny how this whole league is
Yeah.
just whole nother level of just freakishly
The only
tall.
person I can think of that I can relate to him is Steve Nash, but even he's so much more of a scorer than Steve Nash.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
I mean, Steve Nash won the
Ridiculous.
MVP like 2 years in a row, so he's obviously a phenomenal
My
player.
question
but-
is, there's like,
Oh,
if
yeah,
there's
this-
one person that you might be able to beat up in the NBA, I think I could maybe somehow beat up Steph Curry, like beat up the best
Yeah.
player in the NBA.
I'm too out of shape and he's too
Real
quick, so
Boykins.
I could not.
You just body him. You body him.
Dude,
got-
he
you
would
got a few
dodge me
inches
like
on him.
crazy.
You got
He
some-
would
Caleb,
dodge me
once
like
you get some
crazy.
paws on
might-
him and you have him in
you
the
probably
bear
got like
hug,
50
it's
pounds
game
on him.
Yeah,
over.
that's what I'm saying though. How would I get paws on Steph Curry? He'd run like circles around me.
Well, if you
Just
get,
wait
He'd
you
be
for
like
him to get
Floyd.
close
He'd
to
be
you.
like
Ring.
Floyd, just like dodging everything. I bet that guy.
he's a heck of a golfer. He shoots almost par.
And I mean, these guys, like, he looks skinny on TV, but he's like strong. He's
still
strong. They're so much stronger than us, dude.
He's still got
They're
like
so much
6
stronger
inches
than
on
us.
the reach on me.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
Extend. Just
Oh,
pop.
but that kind of brings us to our question. We were saying, if you're gonna start a team right now, who are you taking with your first? So let's kind of say like we're just starting the NBA over, and you just get to redraft.
Kinda like a fantasy draft.
Yeah. Who are you taking as your first pick?
But for real life.
LeBron, Steph, Anthony Davis. Who are you taking?
A. Davis.
Yeah. Why?
I'm taking A. Davis. No, I'm taking
Yeah.
A. Davis for sure because he's 21 years old. He's getting MVP votes for sure this year.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, and I watched him play a few times over the weekend. He controls everything. He blocks the ball. I saw him block a ball on a pass attempt, blocked it, and the dude was trying to box him out so he couldn't get the ball and go out of bounds and be their ball again. He got around him, reached over him, threw the ball off, and got the ball
Oh, he's a
back.
freak.
And
He's
then
a
on the
freak.
trip down, he just dropped like a 20-footer.
Yeah, no, I think I should make sure we know with this question. We should make it just like no age in consideration, just this
okay.
year.
I was
Because
gonna ask that.
otherwise that's a bad question because they're going to take Anthony Davis or Curry because
yeah.
LeBron's 30, 31.
No, I got
You're
you.
not going to take him. So this year,
LeBron doesn't
yeah,
win though.
right now. Okay, no, I'm just making sure you know.
Yeah, no, yeah,
That's,
okay. Well, I appreciate that because now
Yeah.
that thinks about it.
I mean, So wait, are you not going Davis anymore without the age in the picture?
I just don't see the
So
end.
take Davis?
I don't see the end product yet. I don't see that he has a ring yet. That's what scares me on taking him. But I think I'm still taking A.
Yeah,
Davis.
just pure talent.
There's so much to build around. There's so
Potential.
much potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Caleb guy?
I'm going Steph. I mean, he's like talk of the town now. He's the everyone's talking about
Most
him in the
dynamic
NBA.
player right
He's
now.
just going off. I
Yep.
mean, right now he's the best player on the best team.
33.6 a game.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer,
5.5
leading shooting
assists.
percentage on an undefeated team. And I mean, he at this point he's kind of like must-watch TV. Not that LeBron isn't. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking. I know this is like not really part of it, but if I were an owner and like from a business perspective, like Steph is like what's hot in the streets right now.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, for
not
sure.
that LeBron. Like, people still come.
and he's flawless in the media.
Yeah,
Flawless
exactly.
off the court.
People are
Yeah.
obsessed with him.
His
And
daughter's
I mean-
adorable. That gets a bunch of attention.
Yeah, like LeBron's still like an international
by the way,
superstar.
did you see
but
him
he's
this
he's
weekend?
kind of getting old news.
LeBron.
LeBron like
Oh, when he
committed,
went
a,
on the-
committed a foul. I was watching the video.
Yeah,
he
you got a
committed
T for
foul.
that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like was like pulled his headband down on his eyes, like acting like a child, like the person
Just walk
he
to the
is.
bench.
And he walks to the bench with no sub ready to go. He committed the foul, walked off
Not in
the
the
court,
middle of the
sat
game. They're
down, right in
playing-
the middle
they're
of the
still
game.
playing the
They were
game, yeah.
inbounding the ball. He got a layup and shot a couple of free throws.
he apologized for that. It was
He's a
inexcusable,
child.
but they still won the game. So
They were up by 30
It's not like it
points.
cost
Yeah,
them.
so why are you freaking out over a foul when you're up 30 points?
yeah, but
What a maniac.
Steph,
For
yeah,
this
I'm going
question,
Steph.
you going Steph?
Steph's electric. He's
like Steph.
he's the next big thing. He is the big thing.
I know. All due respect to
great.
Steph Curry, right now, hands down. If the season ended right now, he's MVP, hands down, no doubt, no question about
Does
it.
he still have the most points per game right now?
I'm
of all
pretty
time?
sure. I'm pretty sure.
33.6.
Yeah.
Is that still more than MJ?
Yeah, but I'm taking LeBron, and here's why. Let's say you trade, everyone's probably saying right now, Warriors are in the championship. Warriors are in the championship based on how they're doing this year. Let's say you trade LeBron James for Steph Curry. Does the Warriors win with LeBron James? They're winning the championship. Am I wrong?
Oh,
I think
No,
they are.
Yeah, you're correct.
But I think with
Yeah.
Steph Curry, goes to the Cavs, I don't think they win the championship.
Well, because they already have Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I know, but they can play together. 1 and 2. It doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
But what I'm saying is
good
LeBron could go
perspective on
to
it.
a lot more different teams right now and be in the championship than Steph Curry
gotcha.
going to different teams because he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Makes
a lot
sense.
of it is because of his size and just the presence he
Yeah.
brings on the court. But I just think he's just
makes
too much to
everyone
handle.
better.
He makes so much everyone better around him, and yeah, that's why. But I mean, Steph
valid.
Curry, obviously,
But
phenomenal
here's-
player. I just don't think he's as much of a force as LeBron is right now.
LeBron doesn't win
At this point in his
in
career.
the finals.
LeBron, whatever team he goes to, they win the They go to the
I
championship
don't
every
care.
year.
I want rings. I want him to.
Steph
quit-
Curry's won 1 championship.
Yeah, but he's 1 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, we should actually. Hey, we should make some. We should make some NBA predictions soon about
For
who's in the
finals?
champion.
I'll
Who's
have,
in the
to, I'll have
finals.
to educate myself.
Yeah, we'll
a
do
bit
that
more.
next week.
I have
We'll
been
do that
watching,
next week.
I've been watching more than
No doubt.
usual.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Yeah. Have you
But-
seen those commercials with I think it's TNT that does them. It's like LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love in the Sahara Desert, or like in a desert area, like
I haven't
their
seen it.
journey to
Yeah.
the journey to the finals or something, and they got the clips on a sailboat and making a joke about DeAndre Jordan making his regrets second decision. Pretty funny. Thought I'd touch on it.
Yeah, I wish I'd seen it so that we could talk about it.
Yeah,
but that's,
same. I'm sorry.
it's on me, man. My
Definitely
bad.
just
down.
crash and burn.
Sorry, brother.
Definitely
you
just
down.
crash and burn.
Yeah.
But,
College buckets. We done talking about NBA? I think that's it
yeah.
for
Okay,
NBA right
I don't
now.
have much to talk about.
did we do a pick on college buckets or no?
Either
Yeah.
UConn, Michigan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking NBA. Never mind.
Wait, what did you guys take for that again?
I took.
I took, we all took UConn.
We all took
UConn.
UConn. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, nothing.
But
to
still,
debate
it's
on.
all about strategy. I'm not.
Yeah.
And plus, college basketball, it's gonna be very sloppy, especially at this point in the season. But it's fun.
These preseason
It's fun
tournaments now are
basketball.
so fun
Get
to
it.
watch.
Get it, Caleb.
I love these preseason tournaments.
No, yeah, it's so because
That
you
college
get these
classic
matchups
with
that you never
Kentucky,
see.
Duke, Michigan State,
Yeah, it's great
Kansas.
stuff. It's great TV. You want to sit
The
on your
games
couch
don't mean a
from-
whole lot, but they're
They're
so
on
fun
all
to
day.
watch.
The marathon.
This
tip-off.
is
You're
like-
seeing all the young players
this
that are
is-
supposed to be good, and you're seeing if
This
they're going
is
to
like
be
what we were just
legit or
talking
not.
about. What college football needs. You get to compare like top teams, cross conference games. Like
Everyone
This is why
plays
college
everyone start all the
basketball.
time.
This is why I love college basketball more than college football because
college basketball.
I
might
mean,
be the
it's
best
just-
sport.
say that.
it's because they play each other from different conferences. They're not.
They
Yeah,
play
I know
40
that.
games.
You don't argue strength of
yeah, they
schedule
have
as
more.
much.
They have more.
They play
There's 64
40
teams
games.
They have
make the
more
tournament.
time. Yeah,
You're
they're
gonna
more-
find out who's the best at the end.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's best format, best
Yeah.
formation.
But
for
wow,
college
biggest
sports.
drop off, Wisconsin from last year. Holy cow!
I could have told you that. Dude.
yeah, I mean,
They
lost that
lost
year.
a
They're
lot.
senior heavy
Frank
for
Kaminsky,
sure. Senior
yeah.
heavy, upperclassmen heavy. But I mean, they got flashes of their former self.
I mean, I thought Nigel Hayes was going to be more of a force.
I haven't seen much of him play. I thought he would be as well, but apparently not.
The only way they're going to be top tier this year is if Nigel Hayes is averaging 20 a game and like 8 to 10 boards, and Bronson's averaging 15 to 20 a game and like 8 or 9 assists. But other than that, they're going to be way
Struggling.
drop off from last year.
Yeah.
Probably
Questionable
like
for the tourney, you
4th
think?
or 5th in the Big Ten. Maybe questionable for the tourney.
Bubble
Quite
team?
possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
But,
know who's been just ridiculous? Grayson
Allen.
Allen from Duke.
Yeah.
32 against Georgetown. They got a tough defense.
emerge. You saw him emerge in the tournament last year, but
That kid is
just-
exciting. He's so fun to watch.
He's for real.
He just fills it up, shoots from anywhere. He crosses half court. He's in range.
That Duke team
And
is
then he
fun
just-
to watch, man.
The kid can handle and just slams.
I forgot what that guy's
Straight up
name
balls.
is. 14 on Duke. He's a freshman. He's like 6'9", and he's like a point guard, shooting guard, and he's not a point guard, but he's like
Fill
a
it up
shooting
pretty
guard. He
good.
can,
I haven't.
he can handle the ball. He can do everything. But that Duke team is going to be fun to watch as the year goes on.
Yeah.
Drayson Allen definitely a Player of the Year candidate, Woodson Award, but we'll see where that goes for sure.
I haven't really watched too much. I mean, regular season hoops is like it's tough for me to get
It's
too
like-
into,
it's-
especially during
it's
football
every day.
season.
Yeah.
Especially during football season. I mean, I'm
Understandable.
full on, but I mean, Marquette plays LSU at the Barclays Center on
Tomorrow.
Ben
Well, today,
Simmons.
when this will be recorded.
Today, yeah, it's 109
23
right now.
LSU.
Yeah, we're out here on the grind right now. Everyone's
Yeah.
sleeping.
Hustling.
That's how we do, baby.
So Ben Simmons is going to pump us.
was a
We are
preseason number one
gonna
in
get
America.
spanked.
Number one in America, Ben Simmons, and then we got Henry Allenson, number 3 recruit for the 2015 campaign. We're gonna lose. I think Marquette's gonna show up a little better than they did against Iowa. I think it's gonna be 8 to 15 point range, but you're gonna see flashes of Marquette kind of figuring it out, starting to make the smart plays, not turning the ball over so much. I think you're gonna see a lot more ball control for sure, a lot more touches for Henry from the post. Just get it down low. We got the biggest players. We
just got to
Fisher
find a way to
and
get
Allenson.
Allenson in situations
Just
where
get him
he's
to
in
the
a
rim.
one-on-one situation.
Yeah, let him
and
work.
Guys are getting open around him. But at this point with Marquette basketball, I'm just trying to be patient.
Yeah,
Because they're frustrating to watch, and
Growing
it's easy to
pains.
jump to conclusions and say we suck, we're going to suck all year, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's too early for that. We got so many young players and so much young talent that I think they really have the potential to still come together. And
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going to give them the chance for that.
It's growing pains, and don't
I need to see something soon, boys.
whoever
I need to see
watches-
something soon.
It's the third game.
whoever watches
I
the
know.
games,
Long
don't
season.
act like you're not like excited when you watch them play. They are fun to
Oh, no
watch.
doubt,
They
yeah.
are excited. They cut to the rim. They go at
That
people.
Iowa
It's
game
the
was
best
one.
like
Players.
the worst
Oh,
thing
that
I've
was
ever
not
watched.
fun to watch.
It was over
at
in
all.
5 minutes.
I left at halftime. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Where'd you go after halftime? Come on.
OGBH, baby.
Get those pretzels. Those are
Yeah,
delicious.
those
I coulda-
$5 beers. Those things are like.
Those are-
how many beers are
it's
in
like
that?
drinking
those
out of a
mugs?
trough. Dude.
Yeah.
It's huge.
They should have a trough there. That'd be awesome.
But Ben
Super
Simmons
unsanitary, but
on under the lights at the Garden. That'll be fun to watch him play. For
Or
sure.
it's at Barclays Center, I believe.
Oh,
the one in
boo.
Brooklyn.
It's not as
They should have
exciting.
it at Madison Square Garden. That'd be sick. This is actually random, but I was just talking about this with someone recently, like a little hypothetical. If you were number 1 recruit in the country for basketball, and you could go anywhere, and this is just your personal
whoever's
like,
paying me the most under the table.
Yeah, I know, pretty much. But who would your top 3 be? And who would you pick if you know?
Anywhere in the country.
Yeah, you can pick anywhere. Who are your final 3?
Kentucky number 1 because
You're
he's
going to the
proven
show.
that he's going to put you in the draft.
Yeah.
You're going to be in the draft. You're going to be a top 20 pick.
Yeah.
You're going to get freaking
Wait,
paid,
Coach,
dude.
You mean I get
You're
to
gonna
go
get
for a
freaking
year
paid.
and get lottery pick?
And you're
What?
and you're gonna be a contender for the championship.
And-
Like there's
Yeah.
Easy.
For me, number 2 is going to be Duke because I've always liked Duke a little bit. I like Coach K, and I just love to play for that guy. He's just a winner.
I mean, you can't really.
there's
argue
always
that.
those
Phenomenal.
Duke haters out there.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
But,
and that's
I
fine.
mean, I
but
could- I
I'd
wouldn't-
love to play for the guy. Holy
Yeah,
cow!
For sure. He's
Yeah.
one of the greatest minds to ever be in the game.
Yeah.
So
And then from there, if you're just going on year, if you're not saying just this year, just as a program,
year to year. Yeah.
just as a program in
overall.
general, I don't know. I gotta go maybe Michigan State.
Yeah,
for Izzo.
they're always
Yeah.
deep in the
they're
tournament.
always there. They're relevant.
Oh,
Yeah, just as
They're
programs
always
in
there.
general.
What do you
I mean,
think,
when you look
Caleb?
at that, I'm kind of just looking at what kind of coach are you trying to play for?
Yeah.
What kind of program, and those
Yeah,
are my
that's
top
true.
3 personally.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'd have to go Kentucky. Just for exactly what Rhodey said. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to the show. You have a good chance of winning the championship. You're a big deal. You're one of the top recruits. Like,
Pimping.
you're surrounded by other dudes who are in the exact same position as you. Just like, I'd go UConn in my top 3.
Interesting.
That would be
They've been
sweet,
so how many championships have they won since like the turn of the century? Like 3, right?
They're
yeah,
pretty
and playing for
successful.
Kevin Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
cool.
they actually.
He's a younger guy, played at UConn.
Yeah, they have a really good track record. Like during the time that we've started following
No,
sports, I mean,
definitely.
they've had a few down years, but
Because I remember when we were younger, who was that? Oh, man.
Emeka Okafor,
Emeka Okafor, yeah.
the team was sick.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Boatwright from a local neighborhood from my place. That's pretty
Shabazz
cool.
Napier.
Shabazz, a Boston guy.
That year, no one thought, going into the tournament.
Yeah, and they beat
They were,
Kentucky. That was
Kemba-
Kentucky's
remember
only
Kemba
loss.
Walker?
Were they
the year
Yeah.
before
12
that,
or
too?
13
Yeah.
seed or so, or 11
Yeah.
maybe?
Something I cannot remember.
They
but
were a double-digit
that
seed
was
for sure.
Kentucky's only
Yeah.
loss that year. That was really
Unbelievable.
cool.
I mean, Kentucky's
so-
only loss last year was Wisconsin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did they lose? No, that was the only loss.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, in the
so.
Final Four.
Perfect
Yep.
season.
Yeah, so Kentucky, UConn, probably UNC. I think that'd be sick.
Oh,
Tar
yeah.
Heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not? They're always
Yeah.
up there too. I think an honorable mention, Kansas up there.
No, definitely.
You took my.
Well, that's my honorable
three.
mention.
God, dude. Maybe
Sorry.
do honorable mentions after everyone else puts.
Sorry,
their
I'm
top
sorry. That was on me.
God, I was about to give Rock Chalk Jayhawks so much love.
Well, do it now, man. That's
Well,
they're in your top three.
Took the show, dude. All the fireworks were for
I'm
the
sorry.
surprise. You took the surprise.
That's on me.
I will never forget that Mario Chalmers shot to
Over
beat
D
Memphis
Rose.
and D Rose in the championship. Was,
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Damn, I'm
that was the
sorry.
That was
beginning
one
of the end.
most, that was one of the most exciting national championship games.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
most
I think it was
exciting
the-
one I've
that's
ever
most
seen in my
memorable
lifetime.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
So
memorable
far.
I've ever seen.
I
no
think
doubt.
it was the,
almost Butler upsetting Duke.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
if Gayward, Hayward, oh my God, Gordon Hayward. If
Hayward.
Gordon Hayward would have made that shot at the end, oh,
that would've been
that would have
sweet.
been unreal.
All right, so my top three, definitely Rock Chalk Jayhawks, Kansas. There's
Paul
too much
Pierce out of
history.
there.
There's too much history there for sure. And then they created the game basically with Naismith. And
They have sick
they're just-
unis.
yeah, and it's so much fun at the field house. They just love basketball out there. That's all they got really. Number two, thinking about it now, I'm probably gonna go with Kentucky for sure.
They gotta be in everyone's top three.
Rupp back in the day, Adolph Rupp was money.
Just as a
And then
player,
just-
you know that's the best opportunity you're going to have to be
Yeah.
guaranteed.
If I want to go to the
going pro.
pros,
It's
what's
just-
gonna
I
what's
mean,
the
also,
best outlet?
you're
It's
kind
the
of
most
assuming
direct
that you're one of
stepping
the
stone
top
to the
player in the
show.
country. If you're assuming you're the top player in the country, that's where I want to go.
And third, it's the third one's kind of tough because I'm this is it between like my thought process. Do I want to go to a small school and just
Ball
pimp it out like D Wade here, or just at like Gonzaga,
Just
or,
be like the one.
or Ole Miss like Henderson and just make it rain?
Like Duke and them have
Yeah.
like a bunch of legends,
it's
where like
everyone.
Marquette has like
You can be
3 or
the
4
player in
where
that,
you're
that,
good enough
that school's
and
history.
just carry the
Yeah.
team to like the Final Four. Like,
Yep.
dude, you're forever an idol.
Yep.
So, if that's the case, and I have that potential, I don't know. Maybe Marquette would be like that just because it's Marquette.
Oh, Timmy.
But
flattered.
UCLA would be the third. My
that'd be
shout
sick.
out would be UCLA for sure because.
You and Bill Walton.
Yeah, it's they just win and it's Cali and you'd be like a superstar if you were good out there and
In Hollywood.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Do whatever you want. So third, and then the fourth would be just for like a small school and just be the ledge for sure.
Yeah, love that. Does anyone have anything else to say about some college?
College hoops? No. Can't wait to talk about that the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's
though.
gonna be a
Can't
fun
wait.
year.
I'm
There's
pumped
a
that
lot
that's
of
started
talented
up.
players, a lot of talented teams, so it's gonna be fun to see how it plays out.
Did we
yeah,
mention
definitely.
that Northern Iowa upset UNC?
Oh, that's right. Number
Yeah.
one went down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Unreal. But I mean, it's college basketball. It's gonna be
Yeah, it all,
as you can
it's a
see.
long, long
Apparently,
all
season.
comes back around.
Long season.
apparently the tourney's going to be tough to predict already, even though there's a few that look
Yeah.
good. I was watching Oklahoma. They look unbelievable, so quick.
I haven't seen them
They
play
have like
yet.
3 or 4 returning seniors or starters that have played.
Oh, what's that
80 or
dude's
90
name?
games
Buddy,
together?
did that guy go to the draft? Buddy, whatever. He was their
I
top
don't
scorer
know.
last year.
I
Yeah,
don't
never mind.
know. You'd have to check that. What's next on the rundown? What we got?
Should we talk some more NFL?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we barely touched
We
on the
barely
NFL.
touched on NFL, yeah.
Yeah, our pick'em game that was a really good game, but
Cincinnati.
since Cincinnati already lost, it wasn't as like.
Yeah, if they would have been
I
undefeated
mean,
and
it
then
was
lost
still a big game.
came down to a field goal at the end.
Yeah. Andy Dalton showed like moments of not being the regular Andy Dalton, like making the mistakes. Like he showed moments of being successful after he made those moments, after a pick or after a bad attempt. He came back and made the right read and put his team in a position to win the game. They just couldn't make a stop. 31 points should win a football game in the NFL.
Yep.
But it didn't tonight. And
I mean,
that's
that was just an
because-
offensive showdown, too.
Yeah. And Palmer on the other side was just dealing at the end, getting
Yep.
Fitzgerald the ball 3 times.
Wow, how easy was that?
Yeah, that was
last
crazy.
drive.
Hot
they got
knife
like
through butter.
3 15, 20-yard
Yeah.
passes
Right
in
away,
a row.
putting on a clinic.
What are you guys
Yeah.
doing on defense?
Got to be better than
What
that.
kind of 2-minute drill defensively is that?
If
Yeah,
you-
they had to like kill. They,
There was a-
they
there
had
was
to
a
wind
minute
the
left.
clock down.
If
Yeah.
you're a top seed in the AFC,
They had to
you
manage the
gotta be able
clock in order
stop
to
that.
wind it down. That's how quickly they got up the field. They thought they were
embarrassing.
going to be rushed, and then they're like, "Oh,
It's
whoa, let's
embarrassing.
wind it down."
Yeah,
to like
they were at
4
the
seconds.
30 in like 4 plays. It was great. So the Cardinals definitely are in my top 3 for top teams in the NFC.
No, I think Packers, Panthers, and wow, Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But
Who else? What's the
I
next
don't
best
really-
team in
I
there?
don't- I think-
Giants show flashes.
They're
but then
5-5.
Everyone, yeah, it's
You can't.
But I'm just
you can't
saying
put them up
it's
in
a
the same
crapshoot,
category.
Yeah.
it's
Right
Yeah,
now, at
right
least.
now, yeah. Once because they're gonna win
Vikings
that,
just
and
because
gonna-
they're
We'll
so
see, yeah.
they got the
That
they got
Giants
AP in
Vikings
their
game is going to be
defense.
pretty good. I think that's going to have big playoff implications.
Don't sleep on Tampa Bay.
I thought you were going to say the Bears for a second, and I was like,
mean,
dude.
the hope's already there. I wasn't sold on them at the
I saw
beginning of the
someone
season.
talking about last week
and
before this
then-
week about the Bears having a possibility of making the playoffs, and I was like, you guys are actually talking about this?
I
right
mean,
now?
come on. If your team starts like 2-6, and all of a sudden we're like, hold on, like we're winning games now, like we're still in the hunt. The Packers lost 3 in a row. What's going on? Like what? Of course you're gonna start watching
Yeah.
again and still be committed. But
the
yeah,
AFC is the worst collection of football
there's
I've
such a
seen.
drop off after
after
the Pats,
Patriots
like
and
who's next?
Cincinnati's-
Well, yeah, Cincinnati.
You
now
would
they've
say,
way
but
drop off of them.
apparently they can't stop a bloody nose.
Yeah, a few weeks ago it was the top 3 is us, Cincinnati, and
Broncos.
yeah, Broncos, and then I mean
Broncos.
Peyton is.
Whoa, what's going on with that?
Is he on his deathbed, guy? Like,
What do you
are we
think-
convert? Like, I didn't see him at the game
No.
today. Like, is he
Yeah.
still alive? I didn't.
I think
didn't take him
Osweiler
behind the shed in Old
starts
Yeller Room?
next game no matter what. Obviously, almost. Go. I mean, how many weeks did they technically say Peyton was out?
I didn't see.
I don't even know because I genuinely
think they don't
he's
know.
coming back.
No,
Yeah.
no, me neither. Me neither. What
Yeah.
I'm saying
he's
is,
just physically unable
Yeah,
now.
I
Brock
don't think-
Osweiler's on
Well,
a
what I'm-
tryout right now.
yeah.
for
What
a
I'm
starting
saying is,
spot.
I don't think he's coming back for at least 3 weeks if he could come back possibly. And if Brock Osweiler plays how he played today, the
he
next few
managed
weeks,
the game.
Peyton
had his
Manning's
defense
never
control.
playing football again. And what is he going to do? Is he going to be sitting on the sideline? I think he's going to be like a coach or.
I think he's gonna be a good analyst.
Oh, he's.
I
Gonna
don't
be a
think
good
he's.
analyst.
I don't think he'd be a coach. Definitely. an
No, I think the
analyst.
rest of the season though,
He'd do like-
he's going to be like a second coach there on the sidelines with them.
Oh yeah, just coaching
mentoring
Osweiler and taking care of him.
Yeah,
Which could be the best.
could
thing
be
for
huge
him.
for them.
Yeah.
Maybe he would be in the front office of a team.
I could
Oh,
see
I could
something
see
The
that,
Colts
yeah.
could
Kinda
sure
like
use
Elway.
it. They're a
Oh, I don't know if he
dumpster
goes
fire.
back to the Colts
I know.
after how they kind of dropped him.
Yeah.
like that.
I could see him doing like Sunday Night Football with Tony Dungy. And
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
dumb boys, yeah.
I think he'd be a really good analyst. Because, I mean,
Rodney Harrison.
yeah, my boy. I mean, Osweiler went
He looked
20 for
good.
27, 250 yards, and 2 touchdowns. today.
Besides,
He was managing the game,
I was
played
watching the
fine.
game. Yeah, he did well. Didn't make any bad mistakes. Besides being pinned down in the back of his own field position, he played well. He made strikes, made the right reads, and just managed the team. And then had the best defense in the league. Shut out a very average and hurt offense.
Yeah, we also have to remember he's playing against the Bears.
But I mean, playing against the
But he
Bears,
played well for his
you
first
almost
NFL
lost
game.
to the Bears
Yeah,
with
no.
a depleted offense with no Alshon Jeffrey,
Yeah,
no Matt
definitely.
Forte, no Eddie Royal,
Definitely.
and a terrible defense.
But
I'll take it. The Bears are being respectable, and that's all
Yeah.
you want as a fan, really, not to be embarrassed. So
Panthers though, Cam Newton.
Panthers are very
has
good.
been
they
On
Cam
another
Newton's
level.
MVP right now. Oh, maybe.
behind Tom Brady.
Yeah,
But
it's TB and
it's-
Cam
It's
Newton.
those two.
It's 1 and
by a
2
way.
right
Yeah,
there.
The drop off after those two is another.
and then
like-
maybe even Carson Palmer
Did
after
Cam
that.
do
I
his
don't even
dances
know.
again tonight? Did he do his dances today?
I think he just ran to the sideline and gave a little kid the ball that he got
Yeah,
the
that's
touchdown
what
with.
I-
He always does that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Which
Class
is dope.
act. Just like such
Class
a
act.
such a class act.
I mean, they're good.
Winston 5 tutties today.
He had 4 I was watching. I think it was like a halftime break or at like just a break in the game, and they said he had 4 touchdowns to all 4 different receivers. How absurd is that?
I think Cam did the same thing. But yeah, no, I mean obviously.
Or Cam? No, yeah, I think I meant Cam.
Oh, you meant Cam? Yeah, I didn't know if
I believe so.
James did that.
Could have been James, but
Now, Cam and the Panthers have Cowboys. This is their remaining schedule.
Cowboys, is a win.
Saints,
Win.
Falcons, Giants,
Win.
Falcons, Buccaneers. So them and the Patriots both have. This is the
The
first.
Buccaneers should sneak into the playoffs.
They're 5-5.
Yeah, they're right on the edge of that wild card.
This is It's kind of crazy.
Panthers
Two teams
are
still undefeated.
favorable to be undefeated on the way into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're in the same situation as the Patriots, where they are clearly better than every team they're playing, but a fluke
it's
can happen.
NFL. Anything can
Yeah.
happen.
So, but if they'll be favored in every game.
Like
I
that
guess
Bills
is the-
Patriots game tomorrow, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little.
I
That
think
could be. It has
don't sleep
potential to
on
be a
Bills
good game.
Mafia because also
I wish that game was at Buffalo so bad.
Rex
That'd make
Ryan
it
plays well.
Monday
against
Night
Pats.
Football.
I mean, I think we might start slow. I think that might happen.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a low-scoring game. I think. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have Tom
Dude,
Brady.
does-
I have Tom Brady and LaShawn McCoy. in
Does Tom
fantasy.
Brady have his third down back?
I need them to score like 40 points between. the
Deion
two
Lewis,
of them,
no, he's
so.
out for the season.
Oh, yeah, I
Deion
forgot
Lewis,
about
and then so we're gonna have to adjust to losing Edelman. I think we might start off a little sluggish after a big game against the Giants. I think it might be
Yeah.
kind of easier. I think
Which
they might
yeah,
start
at
slow,
home.
but it's Brady at home on Monday night. This is what that kid lives for. He's gonna be fired up, and it's Rex Ryan and the Bills. I'm not. They've gotten hyped up all year, and
Yeah, no,
but
they haven't shown
this
any
is-
sort of. The Bills haven't
no.
shown any sort of consistency
But
all year.
if there's
5 and
one thing
4.
that Rex Ryan does, like
he turns his,
he'll
turns
show up
his
for this
boys
game.
up for the Pats.
yeah,
baby.
he hypes it up a lot.
He'll make them play.
But he always plays them close. He hypes it
Yeah.
up. And he
It'll be a
plays them
field
close.
goal.
He
It'll
has
be a
our
field goal
number.
or a touchdown difference. It's
Yeah.
not going to be multiple.
I think we start
possessions.
slow and win by 13.
Could yeah.
I don't know.
Earlier,
I
I was
14,
saying
13,
they could murder
What?
him, but
Nothing. I'm just playing.
I was saying they could murder him earlier today. But I think Rex
I think
is
it's a
going to
close
get him
game.
amped up. I think
think it's
Pats
like-
win, but
16-10 or something.
like we win by 13.
17-10.
We are up by like a larger margin, and then the Bills score a kind of meaningless late touchdown or something.
I
don't
can
know.
kind of see
Getting the
that actually.
specifics.
Yeah, because if it's spot on, then
To the
Like-
late
Like my
Boost
four,
makes
my
credibility.
4-3 overtime
Yeah.
Phenomenal
victory for
pick, by the
the
way.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
yeah. Malcolm Butler, the Pats cornerback, is
And you guys don't have
so good.
your boy Edelman.
Yeah, Edelman,
he's
he's
out.
out, probably back for the playoffs.
getting very injured over there in New England.
But Tom Brady obviously
Next man
has a
up.
knack for
Do your job.
next
Do
man
Good
up.
job.
throwing
Danny
the ball.
Amendola is already stepping up. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
looking
doing.
good.
And I mean, we still have Gronk.
Yeah, as long as you got Gronk.
Jamie Collins has been
As long as you got Gronk.
sick
you're
for a
okay.
while, so can't wait to have him back. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. I firmly believe that.
What's
But yeah,
the,
I'm
Yeah,
interested.
so what are those three
Oh.
pick'em games?
So with Thursday is
To recap
Thanksgiving,
before
and
we,
there's a few games.
Sign off here.
Yeah, Thursday. But,
Bears Packers.
Bears Packers playing Thursday, and then
Yeah.
Dallas always plays on Thursday for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't care
Yeah.
about Dallas either.
But so we're saying our pickups.
Irrelevant
Oh,
to me.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we got
So Bears
Thanksgiving.
Packers.
Bears
Favre
Packers.
retiring. Keep an eye on that at Lambeau. That place is going to be popping.
Yeah. So Tim picked the Bears.
Bears.
Nate and I picked the Pack.
Bears.
So then, when is Michigan UConn? Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Yes.
We all picked UConn, and then college football: Notre Dame, Stanford, big time playoff
gonna be fun.
implications for
It's
the
gonna be a fun
Irish. I
game.
picked Notre Dame. They both
That's
picked
got to be.
Stanford.
It's got to be the Sunday at midnight pick'em game of the week right there.
Do we
Stanford,
watch?
Notre
Do we
Dame.
have to watch that game together?
Together.
Or, oh no, it's
You guys are gonna
fall
be-
break.
yeah.
So or it's Thanksgiving break.
Oh,
We'll
we
be-
can Skype during it.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be in Milwaukee with my brother.
So will I.
My brother will be in studio next
Saturday.
Sunday at midnight.
Should I bring my little
Oh
brother
wait,
in?
no, we'll be. Yeah. No.
No,
We only have
he's-
3 mics,
This
so
is
he's
way
just gonna
past
be
his
chilling.
bedtime. He's 11. Yeah.
Dude, midnight's past
Maybe
my bedtime.
maybe my
too.
mom will let him call in one time, but probably not.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I think this was a good sesh,
good
boys.
sesh. Gave a lot of love to the majority of the sports today.
Yeah, even
There's a
NASCAR.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave a little shout out for Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. Always check out our podcast on SoundCloud.
Let us know what you think of the new intro.
It's pretty fun.
Listen and share.
We
Listen
like
and share.
it. We like it. Maybe we'll get to closing one of these days. We'll figure out something.
Yeah, closing track.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Hey, keep a lookout for Facebook and Twitter. We'll be posting stuff to there, and we'll also be coming out with a website shortly with just fun stuff and with links to the podcast as well. So we'll keep you
Making
up to date
moves.
on that.
We're scheming.
We also have a couple of speakers coming in, so be sure to follow up on that with us. Either talk to us or give us a text or something. Love around campus. Need it.
Yep,
Feels
exactly.
good, guys. Thank
Spread
you
the
very
word.
much.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Have a great week, and we will
Peace
see
out,
you
baby.
next week, Sunday at midnight.
Amen.